Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. We can look at the earth today, and there are still, even though this devil has destroyed and ruined the earth and polluted the world, polluted the air, polluted the waters, polluted the food and everything, and the earth itself, there are still places on earth that are so breathtaking and so beautiful. Even though it's the when the Most High has on his right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. You know? Imagine how established, you know? And these are things that we have to keep in mind because this is what we're fighting for.
Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, but neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Alright. Y'all let me know how the sound and the video is playing. Let me try to share this. There you go. Shit. There you go, goddamn. I don't know, I thought it went out. You know, y'all let me know how it is. Because it looked like it was finna go out on me. Let me start multiplying them screens. Yeah, y'all let me know if it's good or not. It's still going on y'all side? Okay, I run with it. Y'all just keep me informed if anything mess up. Okay, come. Alright, well, let's ride with it then. You know, like first and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, Bashim Kakwadash. Alright, we're gonna get into some news, okay, some things I was watching these last couple of days, okay, because we know that in the latter end, Esau is full of distractions, okay, while this man is rolling out, you know, his satanic world order. Now, I want to get this topic here first, because as of yesterday, you know, which was April the 4th, all right, America is under, you know, a state of emergency, okay? Hold on. All right, as of yesterday, America is under, okay, a state of an emergency, all right? And We know why. Okay, the newest thing on the block, all right, the newest monkey on the block, okay, is making way. Now, when you go to RT, it said U.S. declares public health emergency, despite the the monkey business almost exclusively affecting moles. All right, the White House said every American should take it seriously. It says the U.S. administration on Thursday, which was yesterday, declared, okay, the monkey business, okay, after the you know who, all right, organization upgraded its classification, all right, of the sickness. Okay, so you have America, which is now under a state of emergency, public health emergency. And you know, when they declare a public health emergency, that's when they can make these different mandates, okay, and start changing and making new policies, man. Okay, so we see what's being set up. All right, it says that you know who national concern late last month. They've been slithering, man. Okay, this state of emergency is one level below the pandemic status. And remember last time this happened, the drastic measures that was taken. Okay, now we're gonna link it up to something else. Have already declared public health emergencies, okay, over the outbreak, as have the states of New York and Illinois. More than 6,000 cases of the monkey business have been recorded in the U.S. since May, with the vast, all right, majority occurring among moles. Okay, and this is ironic. This is right after Pride Month, man. Okay, so this thing is one level away from being a pandemic, and we're just watching these things, man, as they unfold. All right. Now, this article, let's look at this one. Okay. It said U.S. is leading the world, okay, in monkey business, okay, cases. It says the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention has reported more than 1,000 new cases, okay, of the MP sickness over the last 24 hours. Okay, it says smashing daily infection counts, okay, while placing the U.S., okay, at the center of the new outbreak. All right, while placing the U.S. as the center of the outbreak. So how is Babylon all of a sudden the new center of the outbreak, man? Okay, because you gotta understand, in the NWO, the elites know that they cannot have a global government with America still being the superpower. Okay, they're intentionally breaking this westernized all these liberties, because in the West everyone is used to liberties and doing what they want to do. Okay, but the Lord is breaking these things up. Okay, and the elites know he's using the elites to break down the West, man. Okay, now when you go into the scriptures showing that this is all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, let's get some prophecy, man. You get 2nd Esdras 15. Okay, this place is being visited, man. Whether this is engineered in the lab, okay, whether Esau meant it for one thing and now, you know, it's going another way he didn't intend it. All right, we all know it's of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that's bringing these things to pass, man. Okay. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 10. It says, "Behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before." So we're seeing Egypt being stricken with plagues as before, man. Okay, this is what's happening in the earth, man. Okay, Egypt is being stricken with plagues. Okay, and this is only beginning, because famine is a plague. uh, poverty is a plague. These different diseases and sicknesses, this is a plague. You know, all these things are happening real time. You know, how you doing, sir? Doing all right. How you doing, sir? Yeah, so like, either shall move. Lucky the police motorcycle, they riding through doing something, you know. But hey, going back to it, 2 Ezra 15 and 11, it said, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy the land thereof." Because before the Lord destroyed, okay, Egypt, he was breaking it down with plagues, and we're seeing this, okay, new Egypt being broken down with plagues, man. Okay, and they're gonna get worse and worse. Just like when you read, okay, in Exodus, the plagues of Egypt, they kept getting worse and worse, man. Okay, until the time that the Most High wiped them out. Just like America, these plagues gonna get worse and worse until the Lord, all right, wipes them out with nukes, man. Okay, so it's gonna be constantly more and more things that we see happening, okay, that's going to plague this society, man, especially here in America, man. They're going to affect America the most, okay? Verse 12, and it says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it." This is a punishment, man. Okay, the earth is being punished, okay, for its rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, and see, that's mercy of the Most High, because it was the spirit that brought us out of that rebellious spirit that we was in, okay, to pretty much cause a truce. You know, the spirit, our obedience is us saying, okay, we give in. You know, us submitting to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's us giving in before he would really start to wage war in this place, man. And he's gonna constantly crank it up more and more. Okay, so let's get to pandemic. They're one phase away, because it's a public health emergency, and then it goes to a pandemic. Now you have this going on, okay, because all these prophecies are tied together. Okay, so is that going on from Natural News? All right, now this is from Natural News. It says, "Shocking 45% of small businesses couldn't pay their July rent. Mass restaurant bankruptcies appear imminent." Okay, mass restaurant bankruptcies appear imminent. Now, if they're catching hell paying rent right now, what are they going to do in another lockdown? Okay, what are gonna? This next demic is gonna wipe out, okay, these small businesses. They're done. Okay, if they do anything like they did, you know, during the C19, okay, these small businesses are done. It's a wrap. If they're catching hell now, they're done, man. So you go to Natural News, it says, according to the new survey, most small businesses are not recovering revenues that they once enjoyed in 2019 before the pandemic. Okay, it was a major blow that a lot of businesses and families never recovered from. Okay, so imagine a round two. They're done. It said the recovery rate for small businesses is a meager 25%. Approximately 75% of small business owners cannot generate the same monthly revenue they enjoyed prior to the government lockdowns. The most impacted regions of the country include Massachusetts, which has a small business rent delinquency rate of 42%. New York small business rent delinquency rate is 41%. Illinois is at 40%, and Michigan is at 37%. of all which are above the national average. Will the American dream survive the next 2 years as over 1/3 of small businesses face financial troubles? No, America is not. The American dream is done. Okay? That American dream, that American way, all right? That lifestyle that people, have become accustomed to, that's done, man. Okay? Babylon would not recover, and that's according to the scriptures. Let's get that. Okay? I think it's 51. All right? This is Jeremiah 51:9. It says, I started at 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay? 75% of small businesses never recovered from the first lockdowns. Okay? And that little 25%, all right, that they're scratching and clawing his way through, okay, they're going to be done. Inflation is on the rise. People can afford less things. Okay? So, and it's all planned out. The elites want to put the squeeze on the masses, man. Okay? So, Babylon will not be healed. It said, forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even unto the skies. Yeah, man. Okay? This place is being judged, man. Okay, ain't no economic guru gonna get this place back going. Okay, ain't gonna be no jubilee. You see, ain't gonna be no year of relief, man. This place is done. Okay, and it's constantly sliding. America is sliding into a third world country, man. And it's gonna be very, very chaotic and violent in the times that we're coming into. Okay, and this place is being systematically broken down. Now, let's go from there. And this is why we shouldn't have any stake in this place, man. Okay, we have no continual city here. All right, the scriptures constantly put us in the mindset of looking past this place, man. Okay, so now. Let's get this one from Natural News as well. Okay. It says Americans, all right, relying more and more on dollar stores as inflation worsens. Okay. So see, people's lifestyle are being heavily altered due to all these circumstances, man. Okay, now imagine another lockdown and things are already tense and tight. Okay, and what did BG say? All right, the second one, gonna get their attention. You see, because these things are already pre-planned. Now, this is Natural News that more and more Americans are turning to dollar stores for their food supply as inflation worsens by the day. According to the analytics firm InMarket, grocery sales at discount stores such as Dollar Tree and Dollar General spiked 71% between October 2021 and June 2022. Conversely, sales at the same items in the grocery store dropped 5% during the same period. Bulk store, all right, Sam's Club, which is owned by Walmart, saw a 10.5% increase in its May income from last year. Meanwhile, discount supermarket Aldi saw significant spikes in consumers, with 2.5 million new shoppers arriving in May alone. Okay, hey, people are going to a more tight budget, man. Okay, America is sliding into a third world country, man. Okay, and it's gonna be worse than third world because of all the guns in circulation. All right, in America. These third world countries don't have, access to all this weaponry, okay, modern cars. So it's going to be more violent in America because it's going to go from a first world country that's going to slide into third world status, man. What they call dystopia. You see? So all the guns and the cars and different things gonna be way more convenient for people to rob, to murder, okay, rape. All right, all these things are coming to America, man. You know, and we're seeing the trend is going towards what? Poverty, man. You see? Let's see, brother, got anything? Yeah, Dollar Tree booming. You know, that's what we should have invested in. All right, we should have invested in the chain of Dollar Trees, man. Okay, Dollar General, man. You know, there's gonna come a time where you're not even gonna be able to afford it. Okay, now let's get to some precepts. You know, cause all this, you know, rooftop whining and dining, see, that's finna stop. Okay, the Most High is about to end pride in the earth, man. Okay, when you go to Isaiah 2:11, it says, "The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in their day." You'll see all this pride, you know, that's been dominating in the earth. Everyone's so goddamn proud, you know, lofty. Okay, that's finna be brought low. You see, when you don't know where your next meal is coming from, when you don't know if you're gonna survive through the gun violence, because gun violence is so, you know, hectic. Okay, ain't gonna be no pride, man. All right, people are finna slide into survival mode, man. Okay, they're gonna go from, you know, they're going from balling, being careless, okay, to being on the budget, okay, to survival mode, man. You know, it's gradually getting there. Okay, and it says, verse 12, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low." And there's women included, man. Okay, we're finna see this society be brought low. Okay, and we're seeing the trend to that way. All right, when you get this in Isaiah 47, and I'll start around 7. Okay, this Isaiah 47:7, it says, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither did thou remember the latter end." And this is speaking, all right, mainly of America, in the land of America, man. Okay, because the mindset of an average American is that this way is going to continue forever. Okay, they think that they're going to be living in just a more advanced version of America. That's what the masses and the masses of the people in America have a mindset that they just going to be living in the more advanced America. That somehow they're going to get through this, okay? And they're just going to be living with, you know, more convenience and more technology, always going on trips, always going to the games, the playoffs, the finals, the Super Bowl. They think these things are going to be forever, man. The nightclubs, you know. No one is thinking about the latter end when the Lord will start to judge this place, man. Okay? Verse 8, "Therefore hear now this that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children," man. Because see, America hasn't had to deal with going to war and losing thousands and thousands and millions of people like these other countries have, man. Okay? You look at these other countries like the war in Iraq, millions of people died, okay, because of the so-called war on terrorism, man. Millions of people died. Okay, do you know how devastating that is when millions of people of your population are put to death? Okay, when great portions of your population are put to death. Okay, but America hasn't witnessed that, man. Okay, for the longest, man, America has enjoyed, okay, the convenience of modern life, man. Okay, you had a lot of Americans die in World War I and II, but it wasn't nowhere near like the numbers that these other nations are suffering, man. Okay? Even until this day. In Yemen, tens of thousands, man, to this day. Okay? Syria, tens of thousands going into the millions to this day, man. Okay? But that's finna come here, and it's gonna be internally, man. Okay? And then it's gonna be from these other nations, man. Okay? So let's go. Matter of fact, let's go to the home page of Natural News, see if they got any more headlines. All right, but ultimately, like as we can see, you got China, which, you know, dealing with that whole China situation. You know, I had meant to touch on it, you know, before Nancy Pelosi went out there. You know, China was never going to do anything directly. Okay, they weren't going to shoot Pelosi plane down. All right, but you know, it did cause, you know, some certain things to change. Okay, there's certain ties that China has cut off with America. There's certain blockades, you know, that China put on Taiwan. You know, so, you know, that's just stirring up, you know, more attention towards World War III. Okay, you got what do you say? Food supply threat. If California cuts off water to farms, all Americans will face food shortage, man. Okay, and that's been the common theme in the headlines is food shortages, man. All right, what do you say? More Americans are living paycheck to paycheck as inflation persists. Okay, paycheck to paycheck, man. This just, you just got this here, man. It says lobotomizing children. Another former shield paid big bucks to push experimental antipsychotics drugs on children as young as 2-year-old, man. And this generation of children just done. Okay, this generation of children have been through you know, they've been through pandemic. Okay, now they got the alphabet. Okay, story time. You know, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Nas X. Okay, this generation of children have been through every goddamn thing, man. Okay, now they got antipsychotic drugs. Okay, they got the juice. These children are done, man. Okay, these children, and no one, and see, the adults is so busy on goddamn TikTok. Okay, the Esau just having his way out here, man. Let's see, brother. Yeah, that is talking about World War II. You know, with me World War I, because of how bad it got. You know, people getting their limbs blown off, still living. You know, dealing with that Revelation 9 and 6. Okay, but let's get this. I get this one. I end it here. This Isaiah Snow. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6, it said, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So we're watching these things. Okay, we're not sleep. Okay, that means we're aware, because when you sleep, you're, you know, you're not conscious of what's going on around you. Okay, people have had their whole houses, you know, robbed, you know, while they were asleep, because they're unaware of what's going on. But we're wide awake, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Al-Shai. You know what the scriptures say. The spirit has quickened us, man, to where we're alive to these things, man. So we see this serpent slithering, all right, to his agenda, okay? And we're watching these things and being sober, which is being what? Level-minded, man, okay? Stable-minded, all right? So as we see, I say we one level away from, a pandemic, another pandemic. You know, people are suffering financially And this thing is sliding into chaos, man. Another step closer to chaos, man. So as we watch these things, you know, we're going to report it through the Spirit. So Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you few sisters will edify till next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Abba, DTA soon. Shalom.